Hello guys, welcome to the next video tutorial on Android app development for beginners. And in this video we will see how to use alert dialog box on our Android activity. Alert dialog box you can use to alert the user for some action. For example, by clicking some button, user can decide if you want to close your application or not. So let's get started, and I will just take a button to open this alert dialog, and I will change the name of this button as alert, for example. Now I'm going to go to my main activity.java, and in here I'm going to create a button variable. So private static button underscore spm for button submit. Okay, and now we are going to create a method which we will call on button click event. So public void on button click listener, and in here inside this method I'm going to cast my button submit variable, which is this variable which I have declared, and I will assign an ID to it. So button find view by ID r dot id dot the ID of the button. Okay, now I'm going to use this button to set a on click event. Okay, so button dot set on click listener, and inside this function we will create a new on click listener, and inside this on click listener we are going to create alert dialog. Okay, so let's create a alert dialog, and we will name it as alert, for example alert variable. So alert dialog dot builder with capital B, and we name it as a builder, for example, is equal to new alert builder, alert dialog dot builder, and we are going to create this alert dialog box on this activity. So we will just assign it to this class, and now in here we are going to create a message for this builder. So I'm going to copy this variable which is a builder, and then we will call set message method on this builder. So set message, and inside this set message we can call some message inside this set message. So in double quotes, for example, we can display a message: do you want to close this app? Okay, and if the user want, he can close it. So we will provide the some method to this alert box, for example set cancelable, and this alert box should not be cancelable, so we will just set it as false. And then so let's shift it to the next line so that we can see it better. And then after this we have set the cancel button to false, and then now we are going to set the positive button, for example yes. If in condition, if that condition arises that we want to display yes or no condition or button on this alert dialog box, then how we can do it. So set positive button, and in this it takes some arguments. So when you hover over this method, you will be able to see that it can take some argument, or you can just directly hover over this and click inside this method, and it will show what are the argument it takes. So the first argument it takes is the title or text of this yes button. So we will just give yes to it. And the second argument which it takes is the on click listener, because it's a button, so that we can set on click listener on this button. So we can set positive button and negative button for two condition, if the condition is true or condition is false. Okay, so the next is the new on click listener, and in this on click listener it will create a on click method for you automatically, and in here you just need to call finish. Okay, finish method just closes your app gracefully. So if the user wants to close the app, he can click this yes button and it will close your app gracefully. Otherwise, just go outside this set positive button and just go below that and dot set negative button, and we can set negative condition also. And the first argument of this is the text on this button. Second argument is the on click method, so new on click listener, and in here also we can call a method to cancel this dialog box. So in here you can see this dialog variable inside this on click method. So just call this dialog dot cancel, and this will close your alert, right? And now outside this negative button I will just give this semicolon here so that we can close this method. So what we have done basically here is we have created a method, and inside this method we have created a button variable, and we have casted it, and we have taken the ID of this button, and then we call on this button set on this on click listener, new on click listener, and inside this on click of this main button we have created our builder for the alert dialog, right? And on this alert builder variable here we have called set message, so this is the message it's going to display. The second method we have called is set cancelable, so it's not going to show any cancel button, so we have set it to false. Then we have called set positive, so this is the positive button it's going to show this alert dialog, and the text it's going to show is yes, and on click event of this button we are just closing our app gracefully. Otherwise we have set the negative button for the negative condition, and we will just close this app, close this alert dialog box by calling this button, this method called dialog.cancel. Okay, and I think in here where I have defined alert dialog.builder, a underscore builder is equal to new alert dialog, in here I must remove this brackets from here, and instead of this we can just call the name of our activity class, which is main activity, and then we can call this on main activity. So in here, after builder, just before this you just need to write main activity dot this. Okay, so now we have created our builder, right? Just below this builder method or builder code, just below this we are going to create our alert dialog now. So alert dialog, and we will name it as alert is equal to, and now we will take our builder for the alert dialog and we will create a new alert. So alert builder dot create, right? After this from this alert dialog instance, you can set the title on this alert box. For example, alert, and then you can call show method to show this alert dialog box. So alert dot show. Okay, so now your code is complete, so we can call this method inside our onCreate method. So this was our method, so just copy this method, and inside your onCreate method you can call this method. So just paste this method inside your onCreate method. Now I'm going to run my application. So my application is running now, and this is my alert button. So when I click this alert button here, a new alert dialog box appears, right? The title of this alert is alert, which we have set, and this is the message which we have said, do you want to close this app, right? And there are two buttons, no and yes. For example, we click no button, nothing happens, just this alert dialog box closes, right? Now once again I'm going to open this alert dialog, and this time I will click this yes, and when I click yes, it gracefully closes my app, right? Once again I will start my app, open it, no, nothing happened, it just closes the alert dialog, and yes, it closes my app. So in this way you can use alert dialog in your Android activity. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please rate, comment and subscribe, and bye for now.